right. So pivoting a little bit, you on social media and just personally too, you've been a voice of reason about just the madness on social media and in our culture and sort of the woke, the toxic wokeness, I would call it, which I
Yeah.
think is I want to talk a little bit about it because talking speaking of hurting the human brain, I think this is really happening because I mean the concept of wokeness, conscious and progressive, all great things, but it's been co-opted to this real malignant issue within our culture, and it's impacting wellness very negatively. So can you talk a little bit about that and shed
Yeah,
some light on it?
and by the way, that was perfectly articulated. Toxic wokeness. I really, yeah, I think it's a big problem. I think there's a lot of victim mindset. I think there's a lot of shaming going on right now. And just speaking within my lane, how I see that manifest in terms of the nutrition and wellness world is, well, it manifests a few different ways. You see sort of the health at any size movement, which I think can be ironically quite counterintuitive to health. Um, I think people conflate healthiness at any size with self love at any size. You should absolutely feel self love at any size.
Mhm.
And I think there is a lot of fat shaming going on. And I do concede that diet culture can be incredibly toxic. It certainly can be toxic, right?
Yeah.
But we shouldn't then allow uh, the feelings that we have towards that then be projected onto those that actually are doing the work to attain better health. And there's no doubt that having a healthy weight, having a healthy body composition, a healthy waistline is part of the constellation of what it means to be healthy. There's no question about that.
Mhm.
Um, I think that it's great that we're now seeing different body types, uh, bodies of different sizes, in the progress in like caught in motion with regard to attaining better health. So I think that's a great thing. I think that the push toward to redefine what it means to be beautiful, I think is a wonderful thing. I thought it was so great. I saw that Victoria's Secret hired the first ever model with Down syndrome recently, which I thought was a wonderful initiative. And that's because beauty is absolutely subjective. It really is.
Mhm.
But but I think that with regard to health, there are objective biomarkers that we can point to. And the health at any size movement, I think, likes to conveniently ignore that. Also, the push towards intuitive eating. I think intuitive eating is something that lots of people love this idea, right? I'm just going to let my body dictate what it needs. But that the ability to be intuitive in the standard American diet, in the standard American food environment, I should say, has been hijacked by hyper palatable, ultra processed foods, right? If I'm allowing my body to eat intuitively, after I take the first spoon of ice cream, I'm eating the whole pint of ice cream. That's intuitively what my body wants. And there was actually a really well performed meta analysis that was just published showing that intuitive eating, there's actually no evidence that intuitive eating improves diet quality in any practical capacity, in any functional capacity. So there's that. The whole dogma that food is food, that we can't objectively uh, um, categorize food,
Yeah.
to me makes no sense. Are we saying that we can't have an objective discussion about what a healthful food is and what an unhealthful food is? Are you saying that donuts are just as healthy as broccoli? I mean, is that really what you're saying? Is our definition of food so vague and broad at this point, thanks to what I call nutritional wokeness, that that food has ceased to have any definition at all, so long as it's edible and it provides calories? Because if that's the case, then Play-Doh is food.